mountains, cleared a section. God, it's so much work. All this undergrowth and stuff to clear. But I'm exhausted. 2 hours. Let's see. Yeah, 2 hours. Pretty exhausting. Now I'm coming down the mountain. It's pretty flowers. Like a secret location. A little secret mountain location. Yeah. What is that down there? Mikey. Can you hear me? I don't hear any sound.
Yo, I can hear you loud and clear, but it sounds like you're not hearing me. Something's up with the audio on your end.
No, it was on you. Now I hear you. Question.
Yo, glad we're back in sync. Audio's good now. You said it was on me. Your web app idea for automating your
No. We'll another question.
Yo, hit me with that question. We're rolling with your web app for Hello Work jobs and finder's fees, but I'm ready for whatever you're throwing next. What's up?
Just curious. In Japan, it's tough to get a hunting license, right? But does that apply to bows?
In Japan, getting a hunting license is tough, and bows are no exception. To hunt, you need a license from the prefecture, which involves passing a Japanese language test on regulations, safety, and wildlife laws. Expect a lengthy process. There are 4 license types: rifle, shotgun, air rifle, traps, or nets. Bows aren't explicitly listed, and sources like Reddit and Nippon.com suggest bow hunting is illegal or heavily restricted, often classified as a dangerous weapon, not a hunting tool. You need a special permit, if even allowed, and prefectures vary on rules. For your waterproof injection tech job hunt, this might not matter, but if you're eyeing rural Japan, check local laws.
Well, can you search is there bow requirement for Fukui, Japan?
To hunt with a bow in Fukui, Japan, you face strict regulations as bow hunting is generally illegal or heavily restricted across Japan. Based on available info, hunting in Japan requires a prefectural license, and bows aren't standard hunting tools like rifles or traps. Sources like Reddit and blogs note that bows are considered dangerous weapons, needing special permits if permitted at all. Fukui-specific data isn't clear, but the Japan Hunting Association and Fukui's prefectural office, check www.brief.fukui.lg.jp, would require you to pass a Japanese language test covering laws, safety, and wildlife, plus a practical exam. Bow hunting isn't explicitly allowed, and you'd likely need police approval for bow possession. For your web app, this could be a niche job filter, but confirm with Fukui's authorities. Want me to translate this to Erd or Taper? What's up?
No, I was just curious. All right. I just saw 2 deers. It's like, damn. Could have. So beautiful out here.
Power off. Bluetooth mode. Device paired. Out of battery.
I'm doing another bridge. You know what? Cut it this way. That shit needs to go the other fucking way.
Let's go. Yeah. God damn. Hey, dude. What are you doing? My God. Let's go. Go. Go.
Hey, can you take my pencil? Oh, no.
You can't. Huh? Where are we taking him?
My house?
Yeah, I mean, if he can sneak in there, those all.
So, here you go. Sorry. Oh,
Hello. Come on, let's go.
that's it.
Are you doing boxing today or not?
I can't go.
Huh?
I can't go.
Why?
I have some. What are you doing today?
I was up in the mountain. I was cutting all the little trees and stuff on my land. Does he does he live near you or something?
Oh, he lives
Huh?
over here between.
So why is he going to the house?
That's correct.
Okay. This right here. What is that? I think that's an edible. Shit. This cucumber. Right? Right? Don't want this shit. It's not edible. Especially the humans. This shit will kill you. This shit will kill you quicker than this is the cucumber right here. See it? Fucking coming out of that seed right there. Do not want this shit growing. We are gonna sit here and fucking get rid of it. Do not want this shit growing. There's a bunch here, so we're gonna get rid of it. Don't eat it. It's poisonous. Fucking especially the humans. So never just see a plant and start munching on it. Poisonous. Could die. I don't want this shit growing. So I'm gonna take care of it. There, just see it all growing here. See it all growing. There it is, cucumber. Really pain in the ass. So the only solution, if I can pull it out, pull the shit out, so we don't have it. And cover the area with ground cover. So I'm using this as ground cover. Using the weeds. Now this is edible. Right here. It's kind of a wild. Right there. That's edible. Antidote. Mugwort. More here. See. So I'm doing is just grabbing the weeds. Here's the cucumber right here. Right? And laying it on top. Grabbing the pull it all out. Simple. Right. I'm using the weeds down here to create ground cover up here. Right there. See? Really, really simple. Here's some more. The damn cucumber. I do not want this shit. This shit is just nasty. The best way to weed is by hand. Here's the cockle burr. I thought it was lamb shank. It's not lamb shank. Fucking cockle burr. Cockle burr. Pulling up the cockle burr. All right, and ground cover. This guy's right here. I dropped my. All right, wormwood. So you got rid of the cockle burr. Some more of it here. Let's ground cover. Cockle burr. It's cockle burr. You will not want this up here. Nope. Nope. No cucumber. I'm pulling that bitch out. And we're laying down ground cover here. Laying down ground cover on the top here. As this grows, it becomes ground cover. Grows and becomes ground cover. All right. What do you want? I see you. You got something in your mouth. You got yourself a snake. Huh. That naughty crow trying to steal that dinners. Your dinner. Trying to steal your dinner. Oh. Let's see, that's charging. So, what's up, Leo? Justin. So I'm putting ground cover on the top because I'm going to be planting around the top here. There's a turtle jumping in the water. Advertising. I got food. Where is my... See, this is my stuff right here. I guess it starts here. These little purple flowers right here. You see these purple flowers right here? These guys here. I want to... That's my girls right here. They survived all the construction. We're gonna put ground cover around them. I love this. I love this stuff here. Ancient cat tail or something. It's ancient. So easy to pull up. Great for ground cover. This is wormwood. Wormwood's great. And here you go. This is my plant right here too. Make sure I didn't pull that down. Nice. Be careful with that. This is my plant here too. right here. Crow's back. This right here. Palm leaf raspberry. I came up. Returned. It returned. Great. All this ground cover around it. Doesn't have to compete. This is my river side food forest. All right. God, this stuff breaks so easy. Little young wormwood. Boom. Let's pull you up. No. You got. All right. All right. So these are my plants right here. This is a palm leaf raspberry. So I want it to be growing all along the edge here. It's a edible fruit. No, this is Riverside Food Forest. I started working on last year, and then all this construction fucked it up. So I'm back to square one. But the raspberry, palm leaf raspberry, actually is still alive and it's popping up. This was getting rid of common burr weed. So, but I want this to be a food forest all along here, right? Can you hear me? You there? Look at that sunset. Welcome to Japan. So imagine this being a food forest with trees and other things. I'm going to put trees in here so kids can walk and pick food. See, the heavy equipment fucked up the. Kind of look at it, fucked up the. That's all the heavy equipment coming down here. Now weeds are going to get in this and start breaking it apart. So, little project of mine. I did originally start over there, but the fucking, something was killing my plants. So I've gone to that village, which starts right there, and I asked the guy who runs that area if I can do it, and he was like, "Yeah, sure." So little project. We'll see 10 years from now. Hopefully there'll be trees, cherry trees, and other things. I've got cherry trees. Orange trees. We'll do orange, apples, pear, persimmon, all along here. Just turtles jumping into the water. A little project. How you doing, Dustin? I got to go get Tommy now. All that rice is about to go. All that rice is ready to go. That's all going to go into these fields right here. Over here. Growing those pallets of rice. This is a fig tree right there. Really nice figs. I make tons of fig jam. I love how the flowers close up at night. See that, how the flowers close up at night? It's like it's bedtime. I'm going to sleep now. Plants are conscious, just a different kind of consciousness. This is a great plant. This is a bean right here. This is a nitrogen fixer right here. You can see the beans, right? The bean. The soil. Look at that shit there. What the fuck, dude? Nande? Why? Someone throw their fucking trash here. I had these. I planted these for her. See, they're growing actually really nice. She's got all sorts of stuff growing here. Look at those potatoes. Her flowers are already flowering. I don't know why she puts. And I cut all this today. She's got actually a pretty good garden. A lot. She's really a lot going on there. A little food forest. They used to put stuff on this side here, but oh, all right, let's go get Tommy. Throw the trash in there. Ah. All right. Ah. All right, let's go get Tommy. What's up, Crystal? Ah, Djibouti. How you doing, Crystal? I went to the mountain today. I went to my farm. I'm weeding my riverside food forest. Started working on that again. Started working on that last year. Got destroyed this year. So they're done well with the river work. So now back on it. Look at this sunset. Yeah. Oh, good morning. Nice sunset for you. I love this time of year. You got the reflection of the sun and the rice, new rice. That's next year's rice growing. I know. Where's Joe? Always have beautiful sunsets this time of year. Well, I hope you have a good day at work. Get your passport done. You have your passport, Crystal? What's up, booty? Get it. Get your passport. Just get it. Just so you have it. Everyone should get their passport. Get your son's passport too. Just get it done. Get it done. It's good for like 10 years. It's good for 10 years. Just good to have. Peace of mind. Just peace of mind. You don't have to use it. But if you don't have it, you can't use it. And if you want to get out and you don't have it, so just get it done. I believe that it's going to take over a year to get your passport by the end of this year. And I found out you can get it at the post office. I got dirt all over me. You can just go to the post office and get it done. Just got to get the picture done, which is like a 2-inch picture. You can go to CVS, get the picture done for like $10, passport picture. Tell your friends, just get your passport. I wonder if there's any, I have a question. Is there any data on the number of passports being issued? Is that public information for America at all?
Yes, data on U.S. passports issued is public information tracked by the State Department. In fiscal year 2024, they issued 24.5 million passport books and cards, a record high, up from 24 million in 2023. Over 171 million valid passports are in circulation, with 51% of Americans holding one. You can find detailed stats on.
So how about this year? How about this year, 2025?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have information on the passports issued in 2025, since my data only goes up to April 2024. The State Department posts yearly stats on travel.state.gov. But for 2025, you need to check their latest reports directly, likely updated in fall 2026 for fiscal year 2025. Last year, 24.5 million passports were issued, so it's probably a similar.
What was it? Give me the data over the last 5 years. Give me each year and how many passports starting 5 years ago.
Alright, here's a number of U.S. passports issued each year over the last 5 years, based on available data from the Bureau of Consular Affairs. 2020, 2009 million, 7 million, 2021, 2009.5 million, 2022, 2023, 9.5 million. However, due to my data cutoff and specific yearly stats for 2021, I'd estimate around 15 million based on trends as recovery from COVID began. 2022, 22 million, 2023, 24 million.
All right, so just give me the numbers. Just give me the numbers starting 5 years ago, not the year, just the number of passports issued starting 5 or 6 years ago, whatever.
15.5 million, 11.7 million, 15 million, estimated 22.0 million, 24.0 million, 24.5 million.
So it went down because of COVID. Is that why it went 15 to 11.7? Was that 11.7 COVID?
Yeah, the drop from 15.5 million to 11.7 million passports issued was likely due to COVID. In 2020, global travel restrictions, lockdowns, and closed passport offices tanked applications. The State Department suspended non-emergency services for months, causing a backlog. By 2021, numbers started climbing back as restrictions eased.
So we nearly doubled. So it went like 15. It went from, what was your numbers again? It went from, give me the numbers. So it was like 15, 11, and then 15, and then it went from 24, and then 24.5.
Here's the numbers again for U.S. passports issued, starting 6 years ago. 15.5 million, 11.7 million, 15.0 million, estimated, 22.0 million, 24.0 million, 24.0 million, 24.5 million. You're right, it dropped from 15.5 to 11.7 million because of COVID in 2020, then rebounded to 15, climbed to 22, and hit 24 and 24.5. Nearly doubled from the COVID low to now, as travel demand surged. Want to unpack this more or switch gears? What's next?
Well, it's obvious because of Trump.
You're pointing to the near doubling of U.S. passport issuances since the COVID low and tying it to Trump. I hear you, and you might be suggesting his policies, rhetoric,
So what do you? I think there's going to be all right. I think there's going to be a record this year. I think we're going to see 30 million passports issued this year.
You're calling a record for 2025, predicting 30 million US passports issued, a big jump from 2024's 24.5 million. Based on trends, passport issuance has been climbing post-COVID due to pent-up travel demand and streamlined processing like online renewals. But hitting 30 million, a 22% increase, would require a massive surge, maybe driven by political uncertainty, immigration spikes, or travel booms. The State Department hasn't forecasted 2025 yet, but their reports suggest steady growth, not a leap that big. Still, if tensions rise or travel explodes, you could be onto something. Want me to explain this in Urdu or dive into why you think Trump's impact might push it? What's next?
Yeah, 30 million. I could see us having a 30 million. How was chicken today?
That's very good.
I think I'll make a chicken Alfredo, like a white sauce. What do you want for spaghetti sauce today? You want like a white sauce or tomato sauce?
What?
Like a white sauce. Yeah, Trump is making America worthless all the way. You want to go to the community style? Let's go to Genki. Need to get some food. Let's see. I think what I need to get. You got chicken, you got cheese. Maybe I don't need to go. It's Genki. Genki, not Dinky. Oh, cool. Get his passport too. You know? You just don't want to be in a position where you just got to get out. You know? It's like they start they go all crazy. I mean, at what point do you leave, Crystal? I'm thinking about I thought of an idea. I may code it out. Imagine you want a job in Japan, right? So you go to Move2Japan, and there's a web app for a job. And you sign up, you link your LinkedIn bio, and you then list the kind of job you're looking for, right? And then the AI goes out, finds the jobs, and sends an application in for you. I think I can build that. It's not that complicated. You never know, Crystal. I would just talk to them. Hey, at what point? I mean, at what point, if they start arresting people like media people, like at what point would you leave? I would talk to them like, at what point? Let's just talk about this. If Rachel Maddows gets arrested, if if Popak and other people in the libs start getting arrested, if all of a sudden habeas corpus, if you get arrested, there's nothing to. All say they start deporting Americans to. I mean, at what point, son, do you say let's get the fuck out of here? Well, it's a simple. I mean, it fits in with what I'm doing. And some people call me all the time, like finding the application and all this information is online. I could scrape it. Like people can't write Japanese. Imagine the letter gets written on the behalf of the person. You don't have to do anything. And then as part of your subscription, you have maybe I can hire some folks. So if people sign the membership and have someone actually, imagine having someone holding your hand through the process. So you have like your own, like a recruiter, and have AI do it all. I thought of it today because if someone was asking about how to get a job in Japan, and it's kind of a pain in the ass because you go to like Hello Work or whatever, and I could do the same thing for IKEA houses. I think I could do it over a weekend. Well, I'm just saying he doesn't think it's going to happen, but when if it does happen, the way I would present it to him is, you don't think it will happen. In 1933, people didn't think World War II was going to happen in 1939. They didn't think concentrations were going to happen in 1933. They didn't think, that the judges and all this other stuff would happen. Same thing in look at Russia. Look at Hungary. Hungary was a really cutting edge country until Erdogan came in power and just fucking gutted it and just changed the laws and kleptocracy. These, what happens when Elon Musk all of a sudden you see mechanized police officers on the streets? What happens when they say, what's the point, son? I'd be like, at what point, son, would it take for you to say fuck it and get the fuck out of here? But I would see. I wouldn't. I would sit down and say, what's your? Just think about it. What's your breaking point? What's your breaking point, son? That's all. Is he married, Crystal? How he's like? Is he married? Does he have a girlfriend? Tell you what, he meets a Japanese woman. It's game over. These Japanese women. He would fall in love with Japan. 3 million single women. You know, Well, sounds like my son's. That's good. Oh, Mom's home. Did you wish your mother a happy Mother's Day? No. Aw. Aw. Your head was so big. Well, I would just say, like, at what point? What's your breaking point? Uh, what happened to my eyes? Let's go onsen. Where's my mom wants to go onsen? You gotta. Weird is good. That was weird.
Power off.
Okay, let's go make dinner for wifey. It's dinner for wifey. Missed all my flowers. The bees love fennel. I gotta get my spray can. Neem oil. I have a bird that hangs out here at night. Isn't that cool? Look, fucking roosts here. I can just love my bird. Got a bird that roosts on my house, right on my front door. Isn't that cool? I think it's my dad. My dad. I don't know if you heard my bird story. Hey, Mama. Nani. Nani. Ah. I knew you would. How many you drink? Okay. I got it for you anyway. I knew you couldn't resist it. How about the cherries? You didn't take the cherries to work. There.
Did you wash it?
Yeah. Mm. Really nice. My little American cherries off my tree.
Think it's good.
Ugh.
Ooh, see? That's why I did it wrong. I didn't bring it in my company.
Nanda. Every day I'll have a one plate of cherries.
More left.
Oh, they're riper, you mean?
Yeah. More sweet. No, take it. Really sweet.
How's
Yeah.
the chicken? Hmm. Oh, rosemary. Put that at the bottom of your pizza. Did you get the water done or no? Huh? Huh? Yes? No?
Yeah.
Yes? Who did it? Who did it? Oh, nice. What a good son.
Because we took to wear the bento, right?
Huh?
We cook the really good bento for them every day.
Not cook, make.
They- I'm thinking of the here's my phone. Right?
What's up, Vic?
Hey, spaghetti, y'all.
Mm. You said my spaghetti was good last night. I'm gonna make a white sauce.
I don't want it every day. I think I don't want it every day.
You don't have to have it. It's making for the kids. Or you can have rice.
So you guys are right. We're not enough today.
Wait a minute. Why was there rice left in there then?
Because I made it every day. I did it again.
Oh. Hmm.
Mom!
Mikey has a friend over, you know? I don't know. Did he leave or is he here?
I don't know, they're backwards there. I
2 bags or 1 bag?
One back. Probably Regan's, right?
No, some other new friend.
Nice.
So waffle. Can't remember. All right, give me a simple recipe for white sauce.
Yo, let's whip up a killer white sauce for your chicken Alfredo. For 4 servings, melt 4 tablespoons butter in a pan over medium heat. Add 2 minced garlic cloves. Cook 1 minute. Whisk in 4 tablespoons flour. Cook 1-2 minutes till bubbly, not brown. Slowly pour in 2 cups heavy cream. Whisking to a boil.
I don't have heavy cream.
No heavy cream.
Can I use yogurt? How about yogurt?
Yogurt, using yogurt for your chicken Alfredo white sauce is a creative move. Plain full fat yogurt can work as a sub for heavy cream, but it'll add a tangy kick, and my curdle is overheated, so go slow. For 4 servings, melt 4 tablespoons butter over medium heat. Add 2 minced scarlet cloves. Cook 1 minute. Whisk in 4 tablespoons flour. Cook 1-2 minutes till bubbly. Slowly stir in 1½ cup of plain yogurt, room temp, to avoid curdling. Half a cup milk. Whisking constantly to smooth it out. Add half a cup grated Parmesan, pinch of salt, pepper, and a dash of nutmeg. Keep heat low. Stir until thick, about 3-5 minutes. Toss with pasta and chicken. If it splits, a splash of milk can help. Want this in urdu or more sweet? What's next? Yo, you're feeling that yogurt Alfredo sauce vibe, huh? It's a bold twist. Want to keep the recipe, maybe add some chicken tips, or pivot back to the Move2Japan plan or passport search? What's the move?
Melting the butter right now.
Yo, you're in the kitchen, melting that butter, ready to whip up that yogurt Alfredo sauce. Love the real-time action. Keep it low to avoid burning, and you're set to add that garlic next. Need a quick tip while you cook, or want to stir in some Japan or passport sauce? What's good?
I'm adding some shiitake and mushroom powder.
Yo, shiitake mushroom powder in your yogurt Alfredo? That's a flavor bomb. It'll add a savory umami punch. Just whisk it in with the flour, about 1 teaspoon, after the garlic is blended smoothly. Keep stirring so it doesn't clump with the yogurt. Need more tweaks or cooking tips while you're at it? What's up?
So I've melted the butter. Let's go step. I melt the butter. I've added the garlic to the butter. The butter is melted.
Yo, you're killing it in the kitchen. Butter's melted, garlic's in, smelling amazing. Next step, whisk in 4 tablespoons flour. Cook 1-2 minutes till bubbly, not brown. Add 1 teaspoon shiitake mushroom powder to the flour. Keep stirring. This slowly mixes 1.5 cups of yogurt. 1½ cup whisking to avoid lumps.
How about if I just had an idea. How about if I use rice powder instead of rice flour instead of regular flour? What would that do?
Using rice flour instead of regular flour in your yogurt Alfredo sauce is a solid swap, especially for gluten-free vibes, but it'll tweak the texture. Rice flour thickens well, but makes the sauce slightly grainier and less creamy than all-purpose flours. It absorbs liquid differently, so you might need to test more yogurt or milk to get the right consistency. Stick with 4 tablespoons rice flour, whisk it into the melted butter and garlic with your shiitake powder, and cook 1-2 minutes until it's good. Slowly add 1.5 cups yogurt plus 1½ cup milk, keeping heat low to avoid curdling. If it's too thick, add a splash of milk. The sauce will still be rich but lighter in feel. Ready to keep cooking or got another twist?
Well, maybe I'll do a mixture of the two.
Yo, mixing rice flour and regular flour for your yogurt Alfredo is a smart move. The gluten-free lightness of rice flour with the creamy thickness of all-purpose. Try 2 tablespoons rice flour plus 2 tablespoons regular flour. Whisk into your melted butter, garlic, and shiitake powder. Cook 1-2 minutes till bubbly. Slowly add 1.5 cups yogurt, room temp, plus 1½ cup milk, stirring on low to keep it smooth and avoid curdling. If it's too thick, splash in more milk. You'll get a balanced, slightly silky.
So I put the flour in with the butter before I add the milk, or what?
What's cooking?
So I add the flour in with the butter first, and then I add the milk or the yogurt.
Yep, exactly. You've got your butter melted, garlic in, and now you're adding the flour.
Well,
Well,
can you go to the man?
no, I'm making spaghetti.
No, not. I don't want to eat.
Huh?
I don't want to eat.
What do you want me to do? Take your buddy home?
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, you're vibing in the kitchen, making that spaghetti with the yogurt Alfredo sauce, and I'm here for it. You're at the step where you've got butter melted, garlic in, and you're about to add the flour. 2 tablespoons rice flour plus 2 tablespoons all-purpose shiitake powder. Whisk that in, cook 1-2 minutes till bubbly.
Don't I need to add any salt or anything? I guess the butter. I guess the butter has salts in it, right?
Yo, you're deep in the spaghetti Alfredo game, and you're asking if the butter has salt in it? Good catch. If you're using salted butter, it'll add a slight savory kick to your yogurt Alfredo sauce. It's fine for the recipe, but taste before adding extra salt later with the Parmesan. If it's unsalted butter, you'll have more control and season the taste. Either way, you've got butter melted, garlic in, and you're ready to whisk in that flour mix. 2 tablespoons rice flour plus 2 tablespoons all-purpose plus 2 tablespoons all-purpose plus shiitake powder. Cook it 1-2 minutes till bubbly. Then slowly add 1.5 cups of yogurt. Put 1.5 cups of milk. Stir it on low to make great. Need a next step or tweak? What's cooking, man?
I just added the yogurt. It actually tastes pretty good. I've added actually milk and yogurt. I'm making a little.
Yo, you're cruising through that Alfredo sauce. You've melted butter, added garlic, whisked in the flour mix, rice, and all-purpose shiitake powder. Now you stir the milk and yogurt. Nice. If you're seeing little lumps, no stress. Keep the heat low and whisk steadily to smooth it out. If it's still bumpy, a quick blitz with an immersion blender or a strainer can fix it. Next, add half a cup grated Parmesan, a pinch of salt, no lightning, salted butter, pepper, and a dash of nutmeg. Stir until thick for
Yeah.
about 3-5 minutes. Top of your spaghetti and chicken. Want tips to finish it off or something else? Never. What's up?
Equal. Mm. Oh, Alfredo sauce. Alfredo sauce. White sauce. Alfredo. There. Okay, equal.
You're rocking that Alfredo sauce. Blending in the yogurt and
I
you're at the point where
gotta take him to McDonald's.
still smoothing out those
Drop him
lumps.
off.
Just keep whisking on low, then toss in half a cup Parmesan,
You need anything from the store, Mama?
pepper, and nutmeg.
You need anything from the store?
3-5 minutes till
Anything from the store?
mix with your spaghetti and chicken.
Want anything from the store, Mama? Yeah, America is no good, Mikey. Really dangerous. They're arresting people just for visiting America.
Because they gotta be resistant.
Who knows? What's up, Crystal? Had to drop top Mikey's friend off at McDonald's. I had to drop Mikey's buddy off at McDonald's. My wife's upset. Hey, goes on. Back home. About to get it. He's about to get it from his mother, though. He's about to get hellfire. That's where his friend's mother was picking him. But my wife, when I was like, "Where you going?" I said, "Oh, I got to take Mikey." She gave me this look, like, the look. So Mikey's about to get it. He is about to get mama bite. Let's get in there and catch some of the excitement because I drove his friend home. I didn't drive home. I drove him to McDonald's. It's like feels like it's